So now, let us start with that. Next chapter, very important. I say important because it comes in PCC as well as what? Final level. The chapter is standard costing. Give the heading, standard costing. Okay, please. Shh. Learning objectives. Write down learning objectives. Don't talk. Shh. Learning objectives. Point number 1. Understanding concept of standard cost. Learning objectives. Point number 1. Understanding concept of standard cost. Understanding concept of standard cost. Point number 2. Material cost variances. Point number 2, material cost variances. Material cost variances. Within that write A. Within that write A. Single raw material input. Within that write A. Single raw material input. Single raw material input. B. Mix of raw material input. A. Single raw material input. B. Mix of raw material input. Mix of raw material input. C. In that point C. Material variances with stock. Material variances with stock. Material variances with stock. Can I proceed? Next, point number 3. Point number 3. Labor cost variances. Point number 3. Labor cost variances. Labor cost variances. Labor cost variances. In that write A. Single type of labor. A. Single type of labor. B. Mix of labor. A. Single type of labor and B is mix of labor. Mix of labor. C. Labor variance with idle time. Point C. Labor variance with idle time. Labor variance with idle time. Labor variance with idle time. Can I proceed? Next. Point number 4. Point number 4. Variable overhead variances. Point number 4. Variable overhead variances. Variable overhead variances. Point number 5. Fixed overhead variances. Point number 5. Fixed overhead variances. Point number 5. Fixed overhead variances. Within the right A. within that right A, with calendar, A, with calendar, CALANDER, with calendar, B, without calendar, B, with calendar, A, and B is without calendar, with calendar, without calendar. Next, point number 6, point number 6, comprehensive problem. Comprehensive problem, reconciling. Comprehensive problem, reconciling standard cost and actual cost. Comprehensive problem, reconciling standard cost and actual cost. Comprehensive problem, reconciling standard cost and actual cost. Next, point number 7. Point number 7. Sales variances. Point number 7. Sales variances. Sales variances. In the right, A. Total approach. Sales variances. Inside the right what? A. Total approach. B. Margin approach. B. Margin approach. Put a hyphen and write absorption costing system. Margin approach. Put a hyphen and write absorption costing system. Margin approach. Put a hyphen and write absorption costing system. C. Margin approach. Point C. Margin approach. Put a hyphen and write marginal costing system. Margin approach. Put a hyphen and write marginal costing system. Last point. Point number 8. Point number 8. Reconciliation statement between budgeted profit and actual profit. Reconciliation statement between budgeted profit and actual profit. Reconciliation statement between budgeted profit and actual profit. Between budgeted profit and actual profit. Budgeted profit and actual profit. One more point I left out. Point number 9. Point number 9. Standard costing ratios. Point number 9. Standard costing ratios. Standard costing ratios. So these are all the issues we'll be discussing in this chapter. Standard costing. A lot of time will be taken in completing this chapter. It will take almost 3 chapters time to complete this chapter alone. But it is very important. All this will come in final, and advanced issues will be continuing in what? Final level in this chapter. Standard costing. Understanding is very important. Not learning for IPCC. Learning for what? IPCC as well as the final syllabus. Can we start or not? No. Very important. Every exam, a question from standard costing is regularly asked. Okay. Now, here I have a problem in teaching. Mostly in examination, they ask question from material variance, labor variance. First 2 points. I always ask a question from what? Material variance and labor variance. Rarely they ask question from what? Overhead variance. They never ask question from what? The sales variance or reconciliation. But in 2 PCC examinations, I asked you the full reconciliation problem. Everybody, yes or no? No. For the remote chance only, they're discussing so big that chapter. Otherwise, in 5 hours, I can complete the chapter with material and labor variances. Yes or no? No. The first 6 or 7 hours only, 90% examination coverage. Are you following? The balance is generally asked in what? Final level. Is sometimes asked also in what? IPCC. Since the boundary is very vague, I don't know where to draw the line. Are you following what I'm saying? So, it is better to extend the line and what? Draw it so that you can have a safety for the examination sake. Because there were exams in PCC where there was a full reconciliation problem of budgeted profit and what? Actual profit, where the entire thing should have been learned. Yes or no? But in most of the IPC examinations, they ask question only from what? Material, labor, that too mix and all is not what? Generally asked. So, examination purpose, even first 3 or 4 learning objectives what? More than up to over advanced, more than what? Sufficient. But to be very on a safer side, we should be discussing what? The entire concept has been dictated now. The chapter is not over. From where we left, we will continue in the final level. Are you following what I am saying now? This is regarding the learning objectives of the standard costing chapter. Now let us have an introduction to understand what this chapter is all about. And then we can first go for the concept of standard cost, understand this. With this, I will be leaving you today. Can I push it or not? Now, see. First class, when we started, tell me, why should we study cost accounting system, or what is the objective of a cost accounting system? Tell me. 3 objectives. Profit calculation, stock valuation, objective number 1. Number 2 is what? Decision making. Number 3 is what? Control. Cost sheet, income statement, cost ledger accounting, overheads, all these 3 chapters is focusing on what? Calculation of operating profit and valuing my stock. And the 3 chapters, whether it is cost sheet or overheads chapter or what? Cost ledger accounting. In these 3 chapters, I saw how to calculate what? Costing profit. That means, yes or no? How to value my WAP, how to value my what? Finished goods. The focus is on profit calculation and stock valuation, product cost, period cost. Never. Similarly, decision making is covered in what chapter? Marginal costing. When I discuss about variable cost, fixed cost, etc., I just discuss about what? The cost decision making. So how many units should I sell to what? Break even. Should I go for a low variable cost or low fixed cost? Should I shut down or continue? All those are what? Decisions. What should be the sales mix to earn this much profit? Are you following? Everywhere I was discussing not about calculation of profit and discussing about what? Making a decision to earn more profit. Everybody is or no? Now, that chapter is going to deal with decision making is what? Marginal costing. We'll see this chapter in capital budgeting also later in the financial management. Is or no? Now, the third purpose is what? Control. The purpose is what? Control. This chapter, standard costing, and another chapter, budgetary control. These 2 chapters are going to focus on what angle? Control angle. Focus on what angle? Control angle in a company. Everybody, yes or no? Now the question is, sir, control means what? What is the meaning of what? Control. How to understand control? Question arises now. See, control can be understood through its process. How control take place if we see, then you know what is a control. Are you following what I am saying? Now, how we control? Very simple. You are my subordinate, I am your superior. Assume. I am your subordinate, you are what? My superior. Okay, now, you are my boss, I am your what? Employee. Can you accept it? What can I say it now? Because you are paid fees. I am teaching you. I don't know. No. So that is a customer service relationship or not. In that case, suppose you are the boss, I am your employee. Okay. Now, you have to control me. You have to what? Control me. How you will control me? Gun actually cannot control. Gun, knife I cannot control. Yeah. How will control me? Very simple. Always you fix me target. You will fix me what? Target. Sir, in another 3 days, you should complete this chapter. Target. Yes or no? No. You fix what? That target, okay. Oh, so you should leave by what? 9 o'clock. You should complete by this time, okay? Something else. You fix me a target. You fix me what? Target. And ask me to perform. Ask me to what? Perform. Okay. Then I will be performing. You'll give guidance and all for performance. Okay. You fix a target. Guide me in my performance. So no. After I finish my performance, you measure the actual. Then you compare the target with what? Actual. I might have performed well, I might have underperformed. So no, then you take what? Corrective measure, like dismissing me or what? Giving me one more chance. Are you following what I am saying? Now, Anything can, this is what we call what process? A control process. Establishing targets or standards, then what? Doing the actual, comparing the actual with what? Targets, finding out variance and taking corrective measure is what we call control. Yes or no? Everywhere in companies, that's how the control take place. Everybody is on home now. Because the superior fixes your targets, he monitors your performance, evaluates your performance, compare with what? Target. And if it is favorable, he will reward you, give you promotion. Adverse means what? He will demote you or will not give you promotion or sometimes dismiss also. Respond is or no. In that case, the superior is controlling the subordinate. Is or no? That means there should be a system that gives information for control or not. Now, there should be a system that should give information for decision making. There should be a system that gives information for what? Profit calculation. There should be a system that should give information for what? Control. For all these three, costing only gives you information. Everybody follow not. Cost accounting system gives you information for what? The control process through this chapter called as variance analysis or standard costing. Everybody, yes or no? Are you following? Now, let's come back to the more concrete discussion now. What is standard costing system? What are you going to study in this chapter? Question arises now. Now, see, every company, the two listed companies in stock exchange has to compulsorily prepare something called as budget. Something called as what? Budget. At the beginning of the year, companies prepares what? Budget. Prepares what? Budget. They prepare so many budget. They prepare sales budget. They prepare the material consumption budget, labor budget, overheads budget. They prepare what? Cash budget, capital budget. So many budgets are what? Prepared by the company. How to prepare all those budgets? We'll discuss in budgetary control later. Are you following what I'm saying? This is a separate chapter called as what? Budgetary control. I learn to prepare all these budgets. Very simple issue. Are you following what I'm saying? So the company prepares so many budgets from sales to all the expenses. They start predicting or what? Estimating and prepare a budget. Yes or no? At the end of this, these budgets are going to be what I say, mixed up, or they are going to be what? Consolidated into a master budget called as budgeted P&L account. What account here? By the P&L account. That gives you a profit called as what profit? Budgeted profit. This is the target for that year. The target for the year is what? Budgeted profit. This year, this is what I want to earn as what? Profit. They fix the target. Response is or no? This target is normal. Nobody will budget what? Abnormally. People budget what? Normally. This number is very sacred. Called as what? The budgeted profit. Everybody, yes or no? No. Next. Throughout the year, as per their plan, they start working. The company start what? Working. They'll do marketing, they'll do production, etc. Everything will be what? Happening. At the end of the year, they'll be having what profit? Actual profit. This is an audited financial account. So no. Now, they had set the target profit called as what? Budgeted profit. And they achieved a profit called as what? Actual profit. These two numbers should be same or can be different. Mostly will be what? Different. Only one person can do actually. God only. So no. That means this and this are generally what? Different. Now somebody wants to know why the budgeted profit and actual profit is what? Different. Why the profit has what? Varied. That is what we call as variance analysis. It's called as what? Variance analysis. We want to analyze why the profit has what? Varied. Why I did not achieve the budgeted profit. Why something is what? Different happened. I am now going to analyze what? The variance between the profit. So this chapter is called as rightly variance analysis. Generally in the books like Hongren and all, they don't use the word what? Standard costing. In our books they use and say write it. The right name for the chapter is what? Variance analysis, where I am going to analyze the variance between the budgeted profit and what? Actual profit is the agenda for this chapter. Everybody, yes or no? Now. So now, two things may happen. Actual profit can be more than budgeted profit. Actual profit can be what? Less than budgeted profit. Yes or no? If it is more, I call it as favorable variance. What variance? Yeah, favorable variance. I planned to earn 10 crores. I earned what? 12 crores. The 2 crores is what? Favorable. So if the actual anything that increases actual profit is called as what variance? Favorable variance. Response yes or no? If the actual is less, I call as what variance? Yeah, adverse variance. Everybody, yes or no? There can be two types of variances. That may be what? Favorable or what? Adverse variance. And this variance compares what and what? Budgeted profit and actual profit. First point of introduction. Everybody understanding it or not? Standard costing system compares what and what? Budgeted profit and actual profit and analyzes the variance. This variance can be how many times here? 2 times. One is what? Favorable. Other type is what? Adverse. If something increases the actual profit, that variance is called as what? Favorable. If something decreases the actual, is called as what? Adverse variance. Respond. Are you follow what I am saying? Okay. Now, budgeted profit 10 crores, actual profit is what? 12 crores. What the profit variance? 2 crores. Favorable, adverse, favorable. That means, can I give bonus to all employees? Everybody given promotion, right or wrong? We cannot have a single brush to paint everybody, yes or no? We should know why the 2 crores has increased. 2 crores profit has increased or not? Why the profit has increased? I have to analyze in detail, because somebody might have performed exceedingly well and somebody might have what? Underperform. It may average out to be a big performance. Yes or no? In that case, I want to know slot by slot whether it's good performance or what? Bad performance. I want to analyze the profit in more detail. Why it has varied? Yes or no? Now, tell me, what is profit? Profit is what plus what? Profit is what? Sales minus what? Cost. Profit varies because sales has varied or cost has varied. Profit varies. Why profit varies? Because sales has what? Varied or what? Cost has varied. Why cost varies? Because material cost has varied, labor cost has varied, or overhead cost has varied. So no. Why overhead has varied? Because variable overheads have varied or what? Fixed overhead has varied. So no. Now, profit variance. A profit has varied because of sales variance, cost variance. The cost can be further analyzed into what? Material cost variance, labor cost variance, variable overhead variance, and then what? Fixed overhead variance. This is what we call as a variance calculation. Everybody, are you following what I am saying? This is my learning objective. Material cost variances, labor cost variances, variable overhead variances, fixed overhead variances, sales variance are the 5 main variances we are going to discuss in the IPCs level. How to calculate them is the main agenda for this chapter. Yes or no? Our agenda is what? To calculate the variances. Very simple. That chapter objective is to know why the profit has varied. Why the profit has varied? Because sales has varied. Cost has varied. Why cost has varied? Material cost has varied, labor cost has varied, VOH has varied, as well as what? FOH has varied. How to calculate these individual variances, and with help of variances, how to reconcile what? Budgeted profit and actual profit is the agenda for this chapter, standard costing. Yes or no? Tell me, what is standard costing chapter? Reconciling what and what? Budgeted profit, actual profit. Budgeted profit plus or minus variances will give you what? Actual profit. What variances? Sales variance, cost variance. We will further go into material, labor, variable and fixed overhead variance. When I adjust the variances again budgeted profit, what I get is what? Actual profit. How to prepare this reconciliation only is the objective of this chapter, standard costing. Everybody, yes or no? Now, so the variances can be of 2 types, favorable and then what? Adverse. Favorable increases the profit, adverse what? Decreases the profit. Is the first stage introduction to this chapter, standard costing. Everybody understanding it or not? No. So, final level we'll be discussing only about reconciliation. I only discuss a first stage in what? Reconcile. Just reconcile, leave it. There are so many ways in which the reconciliation can be what? Done for the management's benefit. How it can be done in very in-depth manner, we'll be discussing in what? Final level. Here our main focus is on what? Variance calculation and do a simple reconciliation. That's all. Everybody understanding it or not? Now, let's have a brief introduction written and then complete the concept of standard cost and then I'll leave you. Can I or not? Now, write down introduction. Write down introduction. Write down. Point number 1. Standard costing system helps the company. Standard costing system helps the company in its control process. Standard costing system helps the company in its control process. Standard costing system helps the company in its control process. In its control process. Can we start or not? Now. Point number 2. Companies prepares budgets. Companies prepares budgets at the beginning of the period. Companies prepares budgets at the beginning of the period. I use the word plural budgets because so many budgets are what prepared, sales budget, etc. Hence I use the word plural. Okay, so companies prepare budgets at the beginning of the period. And arrives at a budgeted profit. Companies prepares budgets at the beginning of the period and arrives at what? A budgeted profit. Continue. During the period, it implements the budgets. During the period, it implements the budgets. And at the end earns. During the period, it implements the budget. And at the end earns. At the end earns what? Actual profit. And at the end earns actual profit. Point number 2 or 3? Point number 3. Standard costing system analyzes. Standard costing system analyzes the reasons for the difference between. Standard costing system analyzes the reasons for the difference between. Standard costing system analyzes the reasons for the difference between. Please, difference between what? Budgeted and actual profit. Standard costing system analyzes the reasons for the difference between budgeted and actual profit. The reasons for the difference between budgeted and actual profit. Point number 2 or 3 or 4 or 4. The difference is called as. The difference is called as what? Variance. The difference is called as variance. The difference is called as variance. If it increases the actual profit, if it increases the actual profit, if it increases the actual profit, it is referred as, if it increases the actual profit, it is referred as what? Favorable variance. If it increases the actual profit, it is referred as favorable variance. Otherwise, it is what variance? Adverse variance. Otherwise, it is adverse variance. Otherwise, it is adverse variance. Otherwise, it is adverse variance. Point number 5. Center right profit variance. Point number 5. In center right profit variance, branch it into 2. Tell me why the profit varies. Sales variance, cost variance. Profit variance, branch it into 2. Sales variance, cost variance. Cost variance, branch it into 3. Cost variance, branch it into 3. Tell me the 3 branches. Material, labor, overheads. Material cost variance, labor cost variance, overhead cost variance. Material cost variance, labor cost variance, overhead cost variance. Overheads branched into 2. What are the 2 branches here? Variable overhead cost variance, fixed overhead cost variance. Variable overhead cost variance and fixed overhead cost variance. Last point. Point number 5 or 6? Point number 6. Since the chapter analyzes the reason for profit change, since the chapter analyzes the reasons for the profit change, it is called, since the chapter analyzes the reasons for the profit change, it is called what? Variance analysis. It is called variance analysis. It is called variance analysis. It is called variance analysis. Everybody having the clarity or not? Now, one concept, small concept will discuss and then leave you. This is a very, very simple but a very important concept. Understand or not? Now, give the heading. Understanding the concept of standard cost. Understanding the concept of standard cost. Okay. See, we will first concentrate on cost variances first. Then we can move on to the income side. First, let's see the debit side cost variance analysis and then go for the income side. So to understand the real meaning of cost variance, one should know the concept called as standard cost. Then only we can proceed further. Everybody, can I proceed or not? No. See, no need to copy, just participate. Facts. At the beginning of the year, I plan to produce 10,000 units. How many units? 10,000 units. I plan to spend for every unit, how much rupees? 10 rupees. These two are taken from actuals or budgets or budget. I budgeted to produce 10,000 units by spending 10 per unit. My budgeted cost is 1 lakh. Accepted? Yes, at the end of the year, I actually produce 8,000 units by actually spending 96,000 rupees. In the details given. Everybody understood the details or not? Can I proceed? Now, tell me the detail. What is the budget output? 10,000 units. What is the standard cost? 10 per unit. What is the actual output? What is the actual cost? 96,000. Okay. Now, we have been asked to calculate cost variance. Okay. Please tell me budgeted cost. I plan to produce 10,000 by spending what? 10. The budgeted cost, how much is here? 1 lakh. Next is what? Actual cost. What actual cost? 96,000. Very simple. At the beginning of the year, I plan to spend 1 lakh. By the end of the year, I spend only what? 96,000. I have overspent, underspent. I spend less by how much rupees here? 4,000. When I spend less, it is the adverse or favorable. So my cost variance, I call as what variance here? Cost variance is how much favorable? 4,000 favorable. Everybody understanding the first stage discussion or not? Now, very simple. Yeah? I plan to spend how much? 1 lakh. I spend how much? I have saved cost or overspent. How much is it? 4,000. Saved cost is favorable or adverse? So the cost is what? 4,000 favorable. Okay. Who is responsible for this cost here? Production manager is given a promotion. Okay. Today evening is going to give us all a party for what? Promotion, because achieve 4,000 favorable variance. He is going to get a promotion letter. Are you following or not? Tell me today party evening there cancelled. I will cancel it. Are you following what I'm saying? Because this comparison is what? Wrong. This is not the cost variance. Follow what I'm saying? Because had he produced 10,000 units, then the target cost is 1 lakh. The 1 lakh is a target cost for 10,000 units. I produced how many units here? 8,000. I should revise the target and compare. It is wrong to compare a target cost for 10,000 with what? An actual cost of 8,000, because obviously production has decreased. Your cost should be saved only. That savings is not due to production manager. They are due to lack of demand or something. Everybody, yes or no? Are you all follow what I'm saying? So, in that case, I should revise a target and then only compare. Respond, are you all follow what I'm saying? Now tell me, how to compare correctly? Tell me, the budgeted cost should be revised or not? The revised budgeted cost only, they give a name called as standard cost. They give a name called as what? Standard cost. Standard cost is budgeted cost. It is nothing but what? Budgeted cost for actual output. What is standard cost here? Budgeted cost for what? Actual output. Very simple. I have a original budget. I prepare a flexible budget. I prepare what? Flexible budget. You know how to prepare flexible budget or not? I prepare a flexible budget for what output? Actual output. That becomes a standard cost. Everybody, yes or no? Now, tell me what is actual output? 8,000. What is the budgeted cost? 10 rupees. What is standard cost here? 8,000. He should have spent only what? 80,000 for this production, but he has actually spent how much rupees here? 96,000. What the cost variance? 16,000 is what? Adverse. Today evening party. Yes, farewell party. Yes or no? Because he'll be dismissed. Because adverse variance. Are you follow what I am saying? Now, in that case, this is wrong. This is what? Right. I should not compare budgeted cost and actual cost. I should compare what? Standard cost and actual cost. What is standard cost? Revised budgeted cost. That means nothing but what? Flexible budgeted cost. For what output? Actual output is what we call standard cost. Everybody, are you follow what I am saying? We may have a doubt. Sir, you started by saying that this chapter compares budgeted profit and actual profit. Inside budgeted profit, the cost is what? Budgeted cost. Inside actual profit, the cost is what? Actual cost. I should compare only budget and actual. Where in between standard came, what happened difference between budget and standard? Question arises, no. That question I cannot answer till I come to the end of this chapter. Are you understand what I am saying? Now, some questions will be unanswered. There will be always some loose ends, untied. We'll tie it towards what? The end of the chapter very elaborately. Yes or no? To be more frank, it will be the inside sales variance. It will be the inside what variance? Sales variance. It is unimaginable now. Are you follow what I am saying? I will be discussing that at the end of this chapter when I discuss the sales variance. Are you follow what I am saying? Now, standard costing system reconcile budgeted profit and what? Actual profit. But when it comes to cost variance, I don't compare budgeted cost and actual cost. I compare only what? Standard cost and actual cost. What is standard cost? It is a budgeted cost for actual output. Everybody, yes or no? This is a concept called as standard cost. Now, there is some small semantic problem here. That is a word problem. That is a problem in using of words. Okay. Whenever they represent budget per unit, they always call as standard. This 10 rupees also is what? Standard cost only. No, this is nothing but 10 rupees is budgeted cost per unit. Yes or no? What is 10 rupees here? Budgeted cost per unit. The budget says to produce every unit, spend how much rupees here? 10 rupees. Budgeted cost per unit. But books don't call us budgeted cost per unit. They call us what? Standard cost. Always per unit. Now, they don't use the word budget. They use the word what? Standard. Everybody, yes or no? And there's another standard cost. That is 80,000 rupees is what? Standard cost. That is what? Budgeted cost for actual output. It is also called as what? Standard cost. The name is simple, that is same, but the numbers are different. Everybody able to follow what I am saying? Contextually, one should be understanding. Tell me, Amma means what? Amma means who here? Mother. Tell me, who is Amma? Jayalalitha. So tell me. Amma means Jayalalitha, mother. You have to use contextually. When ADMK use, have to call us what? Jayalalitha. When I use, I call my mother. Are you understand what I am saying? Like that. That 10 rupees also call us what? Standard car. The 8 is also call us what? Standard car. Don't say, sir, both are same. Both are not same. For both same name given. That's all. Are you understand what I am saying? Okay, are you following that? Now, apolitical. Can I proceed? So this you should be not confused. When you just want to keep on discussing, how to see the context where the name has been used and understand that way. Are you following what I'm saying? Now, just answer me. Company planned to produce 20,000 units by spending 8 per unit. Spending what? 8 per unit. Tell me the 8 per unit is what cost? Standard cost per unit. Are you following? It produced 10,000 units. Then what is that? 10,000 gives you what? 80,000 is also what? Standard cost. Respond yes or no? No. So two standard cost names are used. One is what? Budgeted cost for actual output is called as what? Standard cost. Number 2 is what? Budgeted cost per unit is always called as what? Standard cost. Everybody yes or no? No. With this we complete the first stage, introduction to the concept called as what? Understanding the concept of standard cost. Just see here, there are 3 types of cost. What are the 3 types of cost here? Budgeted cost, Standard cost, actual cost. What is budgeted cost? Budgeted output into standard cost per unit. What is standard cost? Actual output into standard cost per unit. What is actual cost? What is actual cost? Yeah, actual output into actual cost per unit. Response yes or no? No. What is this cost plan? What is this here? Cost allowed, and this is cost spent. Yes or no? What I am saying? I plan to spend 1 lakh. But for my 8,000, I allowed to spend how much? 80,000. I spend what? 96. 3 costs are not 1 lakh, 80,000, 96. What is 1 lakh? I plan to spend 1 lakh because I plan to produce what? 10,000. I spend how much? 96. I'm allowed to spend how much? 80,000. Response is or no? Now, I plan to spend 1 lakh. But I'm allowed to spend only what? 8,000. Why am I allowed 8,000 not 1 lakh? Yeah, because had I produced 10,000 units, they would allowed me what? 1 lakh. I produced only what? 8,000. They allowed me only 80,000. Response is or no? And what I actually spent is what? 96,000. Cost variance is not the difference between the budgeted cost and actual cost. Difference between what? Standard cost and actual cost. It's not the difference between cost planned and cost spent. Difference between what? Cost allowed and cost spent is called as what? The cost variances. Everybody yes or no? Now, we can discuss this later in detail. Just to put simply, is something similar to budgeted overheads, observed overheads, actual overheads. Budget overheads is what? Budget overhead into predetermined rate, standard rate. What is the observed overheads? The output is actual, the rate is what? Budgeted. The actual is what? Both actuals. Response is or no? In overhead variance also, that will be discussing under absorption or over absorption. Once again here, everybody understanding it or not, leave that. This is the concept of the cost. The last line is, cost variance is a difference between standard cost and actual cost, and not budgeted cost and actual cost. This first point, everybody having the full clarity. Okay.